What up, Bandidos? Yeah, hey. What a week. So much to fucking talk about. We're gonna have to like ease into it, man, or our heads are gonna fucking explode. It's like a roller coaster. You guys know what I'm talking about? So Julian Garrity, basically the CEO of the Division 2, if you just want to put it that way, the head honcho, the man behind it all, he up and quit. He up and quit. It's fucking nuts, bro. I mean, they just released his interview the other day, where he was pumping up the Division 3, saying, it's going to be a banger. I'm not so sure anymore. No, it's going to be good. I don't want to be dramatic about it, but there's just realities. There's just realities. And the whole playing it down thing, just sorry. It's just not it's just reality check, man. You know, no sunshine and rainbows blowing up your own ass. Reality check. You know? Yeah, he did the interviews. He was doing his job. He knew he was going to leave. He knew he was going to leave back in October. There were rumors going around. And Ubisoft, of course, denied it. But he was waiting for his package, right? What were they going to offer him in that negotiation between him and the Battlefields folks? So you took a leap. I mean, Ubisoft has been a disaster for over a year now, you know? A fucking disaster. And people are like, oh, it's cool, the Division crew, they're still there. Are they? Because they just have 55 fucking layoffs. And they're all fucking depressed and shit. And, you know, like, just imagine being in that very toxic environment. And, you know, you keep getting these emails from the fucking CEO in France saying everything's hunk-a-dory. This is part of the future plan. Things are cool. And then the next day they fire 55 people. And then they're like, it's cool. Things are smooth. And then they close down offices in Stockholm and close down offices in Canada and in North Carolina and shut down servers and shut down games. And you're like, oh, everything's great. And then they take the best IPs off of Ubisoft's plate and moves them over to a new company with Tencent. It's just like, it makes the Division 2 feel forgotten, right? And they're saying, oh, well, Massive Studios is going to, I mean, what about Avatar? What about who's focusing on Avatar? I mean, they're letting these games sink, basically, you know? You can't strip resources. There's other things going on, too. I'm sure AI has a big part of this. And why did he leave? We know why he left. It's a sinking fucking ship. And everybody's job is at risk. And even if your job is secure, it's fucking miserable to work there. I don't have to be there to know this. I don't have to interview anybody to know this. I mean, I've been in those environments, you know, and it's like, I had one company that I left because it was just the CEO was, I've always worked directly for the CEO. I've always reported directly to the CEOs. Every job that I've had since I graduated college. And that's just my luck. And that fucking sucks, by the way. Because CEOs always have a complex, you know? So, I've left a company before and watched the dominoes fall after I left. You know, it's just, oh my God, he left? He was like the most dedicated, loyal, hardworking dude for the company. You know what I mean? If he fucking left, holy shit, what does he know? And you can't go around and tell everybody why you're leaving. What if it had nothing to do with it? What if it was medical, right? And even if you say it's medical, people don't believe you, right? Either way, he left because it's a toxic environment, right? The stocks are like $3, $6 on a good day, you know? They stripped all the IP. These companies, these businesses, they keep taking resources away, not providing more resources. They're asking for more with less. And they're saying, figure it out. I mean, that's just not the kind of environment you want. They keep taking it away and they keep taking it away. you know. And so my point is that the Division 2 team is not fine, and I don't have to be there to know that. And it's stupid to say that they're fine and everything is going to go as planned. And that, God, what did somebody say out there? There was a Good News Bear that said something like, oh, well, you know, the Division 2 the Division 3 is being worked on by a different team that has its own creative director. So they don't need the executive director. It's just like, oh my God, you're missing the fucking point. You're missing the point. You know, it's about morale. It's about a ship that's on fire. Do you stay? Do you go? It's your livelihood. It's your bills, your mortgage, your children's college fund, whatever. It has nothing to do with like, oh, we don't need Garrity. He was a great guy, but we don't need Garrity. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the place is in turmoil. People are getting fired, quitting, looking for jobs. You know, they're all preparing their resume. It's a matter of, can they find another job? If they're still with the Division 2, I guarantee they're prepping their fucking resume. And it's a question of, can I find another job? You know? And what about Yannick? So let's talk about when Garrity was actually at Star Wars, working on Star Wars, not assigned to the Division whatsoever. Yannick was the creative director, basically doing the executive director's job, but not getting paid for it. So do you think he really wants to stay? You know, and for him, it's a matter, and for a lot of these people, it's like, well, what are my choices? I'm in Malmo. This is where my family is. This is where I grew up, maybe, in Sweden. And how many development companies are here that I could just go work for, right? You know, I don't want to, like, uproot myself and go move to Australia or New Zealand or Singapore or Japan. You know what I'm saying? So they're sort of like, well, I'm just going to ride this out. And so that's my perspective. That's not the division will continue. But just like we said back in early 2024, there is no fucking way. Well, today is proof. Back in 2024, we said there's no way the division is going to go unscathed from Ubisoft's financial turmoils. There's just no way. And this is one of those impacts. If they're not being fired, they're going to leave. Right? And so and there'll be replacements. Maybe there will. Maybe they won't. Maybe there will. Maybe there won't. But, you know, how many other leadership people, creative directors, are submitting resumes to other companies? How many? You know? I mean, I would. I would be. After 55 people are cut in my office, basically, and the CEO that I looked up to left. I mean, and the people running the company now are like not even in the fucking country. And so you're getting orders from people not even in the country that you weren't normally reporting to. Horrible. Some corporate dude, some dude in a suit, you know, somebody flies in from HR to oversee things and to make sure there's no drama. They're reading your fucking emails and shit, you know? I mean, it just gets really toxic in big environments like that. I don't know, but the division. So how does this play out? It impacts the roadmap. That's what we're really talking about. So one of the things that we've been hoping for in the Division 2 is that the quality of delivery improves, and that is probably the biggest ouch for me. Is like, yeah, that's not going to change. I don't see, if anything, it's probably going to get worse. You know what I mean? So there, even if those people that were fired weren't directly working for the Division 2, they were resources that the Division 2 team leaned on because they're small. So the borrowed resources. So you go to the head of that department and say, hey, I need some graphic designers, or I need some 3D modelers, or I need a code or whatever, an engineer. I need 20 hours from that engineer, and they submit a request. The request is approved, and, you know, there's an allocated budget for that kind of stuff, and, you know, accounting figures it out. Those people are no longer. So now they have to find new resources for that stuff. And then their budget probably gets cut. And the guy that negotiated a lot of that stuff was probably Julian Garrity, who's no longer there. So somebody else has to fill those shoes. So those are the things that end up impacting these deliverables. And so if Survivors, well, we don't know when Survivors is going to hit. And our original understanding was that it would launch in March, Q1 or season 1 of year 8. That's March. But we found out, well, they pushed that away and gave us some sort of anniversary event, calling it a monster. And we had the event in Japan, the FPS event, talking about the anniversary and all that stuff. I mean, I'm just not feeling good about the anniversary event. I'm just not. I'd be surprised if it fucking lands. I mean, I'm sure they've been working on it for a little bit. But, fuck. Jumping from a sinking ship. I mean, the truth is, the sinking ship the ship already sunk. It's been sunk for a while, right? And so, Ubisoft got bailed out. Tencent kicked in billions of dollars. They took all their IP and ran, and this is just some sort of empty shell of a company. But so it's mostly jumping from a ship underwater that smells like farts. That's really what it is. That's where he left. Yeah, I always talk to myself, Firebird. You got to get used to talking to yourself if you're going to stream. Because that's basically what you're doing. I'm talking to myself. Who else do I got to talk to? You digital people? A stinking ship. Not a sinking ship. He jumped from a stinking ship. Oh, okay. So that's the news. You're up to speed. So you're now up to speed. Okay, so we have this event going on here. I'm kind of curious about it. So has anybody started it? Probably. So it's called Ammo Surge. Now's the best time to unleash your firepower with tripled specialization ammo and doubled special ammo drop quantity available throughout the event. That sounds cool, man. Because I look forward to using my TAC 50 with the skull. Have you seen this thing yet? It's pretty sick. Look at that. Woo-wee! Yeah. I've been trying to figure out how they mounted this fucker, though, right? They had to take off the muzzle brake, I think. Detach the muzzle brake, shove the skull on, reattach the muzzle brake, slide the skull back up to the muzzle brake, and then add some strappies. But yeah, I want to run this. So we're going to be chopping off some heads. Let's take a look here where we got on the map. Is that? That's a good one, right? Ubiquitous. Yeah, Mad Max vibes for sure. It actually, you know what vibes it gave me is the ancient or the Indian tribe from King Kong, that island. Kong Island or whatever they called it. I'm not sure what the island's called. But in the newer ones, you know how they all were like painted red and were kind of ashy. MRD! What up, Reaper? Reaper Hawk? Okay, so let's see this ammo drop. I gotta see this Warlock. You got the wrong scope on this thing.
Tracking the enemy down.
Incoming.
Stop it.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I always try to shoot him when I'm foamed, and it just never works out. You know what I mean? He starts foaming your face and shit, right?
Riot foam.
So we got to earn enough. See if we can earn enough ammo to go TAC 50 full time, because that'll be fun. I'm not seeing anybody drop anything.
Reinforcements in place.
God damn. You guys all go to the same gym, man. I'm telling you. Fucking fast. Missed that whole mag. Not unusual. Really? How are those fucking misses? Those are right on you, bro. You and your goddamn see-through backpack. Yeah, killing people. The usual.
Detected.
Nowhere to hide. Rifle is KIA.
Why is this shotgun double action? Are you hearing that? That was coming out of that purple guy? Duk, duk, duk. Duk, duk, duk. Almost like it was an ACS. He doesn't run an ACS, does he?
I can destroy that. Moving in for cover.
God, it feels like it's all on.
Who's got spare ammo?
Incoming
I got
hostiles
you.
detected.
Moving in for cover.
Whoa, that turret.
Vital signs critical.
Destroy that thing. Cover.
They flanked us! Stay the fuck away! Damn, mount!
Come here then. Moving in for cover. I won't let you down. We're not so
Oh my god, that fucking turret. Have you guys seen the known issues board? Division 2, you should look at it. There's no new issues, I'll tell you that. And spoiler alert. There's old issues and they're investigating that are like season or a half behind. Maybe the unpaid intern that was managing that got fired.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Just kidding. But I wonder.
Securing the position now.
I'm not seeing any special ammo to do that. I mean, we got our other ammo, but that seems to be at a typical rate. What am I missing?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
The balance intern, the one in charge of the spreadsheets. They just gave him something to do. I want you to go around and, you know, find 0.025% damage to take off of every weapon.
I think we're done here.
Can't believe this shit's happened here.
Why does it say I might?
Supply room access unlocked.
Was it shooting 2 bullets at once? Didn't I have 6 rounds?
How many hyenas did you kill today?
I don't understand this event. Luna! Because I didn't see any special ammo. You know, shock, fire. Do I have to run the directive? That'd be weird. Shouldn't be related.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Move! Get away!
They are on point today. I'm out of armor kit already. I'd like them to double the drops of those, actually. It's kind of boring. Just doesn't feel special.
Agents, hostiles are retaliating in West Potomac Park.
Is that all it is, Stinks? Oh, man. So, like... So if I want to get special ammo, then I gotta find the little boxes everywhere? Lame. And the gear set doesn't really need any help given special ammo. Ongoing directive, you know? It does an okay job all on its own. So I guess we can run whatever build then. It would be nice to use our specialization weapons more. Maybe if they did improve the ammo economy
Detected.
for the long run.
Don't let them move. Yes, move!
Yes, I see them. Cover me while I run. I've got you. Reloading. Thought you could, huh?
I wish we had a TAC 50 version. I mean, a non-specialization version. With even the same talent. The talent's actually pretty good. The ability to pierce multiple targets.
Reinforcements en route.
And to break weak points. And it's got a concussion thing too. It's kind of cool.
New mag. Shifting position.
Giving you cover.
Oh, damn it. Please don't.
Agent down. Agent killed.
Okay, we're gonna change the build in. I don't see one. What up, Dark? I might do Arc Raiders tonight, or I might do the First Descendant. They have a new patch and it's actually pretty good. Both are options. I'm actually working on a video right now. I was just editing a video literally before the stream started. It's a big, massive guide. A leveling guide that should work. Hopefully it's evergreen, I guess is my point. Because we've learned so much between season 1 and season 2 with the expedition. That process was so much slower as we were learning things. Now that we know. I've assembled one guide. And then I created basically shopping lists for every bench and the brute and Scrappy.
Signs critical. Agent out of action.
Right on, Dark. Yeah, I don't typically invite. Yeah. Do you play on? Do you matchmake? Look at this guy walk right by me. What up, Ty? Fuck it, let's get out of here.
Agent vital signs.
See
0.
if I have this gun in my stash that I want to play. Mr. Muscles.
Hostile control point identified.
Yeah, they should have just made the event kind of like Hollywood, where, you know, ordnance just drops everywhere. Special ammo just drops everywhere. That'd be sick. Is that what you guys were expecting? That's what I was expecting. How dare you have expectations, Tux? I know. All right. We are going to run this piece. I wanted to try it out with the 3-piece of this stuff. Because we know a big mag works really well on this weapon. And now we got more speed with it too. You old chatterbox. The downside, no bonus armor. So it'll make survivability a little tough here. So we just gotta jump on them. Hope they don't put out a fucking turret. Yeah, I'm mostly PvE. I've been doing a lot of... I do almost purely solo, but it doesn't feel like solo. Because there's so many compadres out there. I just did a couple of runs a little bit ago. Did some Stella Montis night raiding. We don't have any audio.
Reinforcements incoming.
So we could have 91 rounds plus an endless mag, so that'd be nice. Ah,
Serious trauma detected.
Jesus Christ.
Agent vital signs 0.
Those turrets that they always, this is a pain in the ass. Control point, they always put 2 turrets up right at the door. What up, old man? Wow, the turret already took half my armor. I just fucking got you. Should probably have an assault rifle in the back.
Taking a lot of fire here.
Took my armor away.
Gotta reload quick.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Leave that one to me.
I'll deal with it.
Gotta get in the fighting range.
Here.
Oh, another turret.
Militia just does this. Lost one.
Blood feels good.
What's going on?
Maybe it's the combo here. The reload went to 75 rounds. Nice.
Eyes on your flank.
What are...
Keep it together.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
The division. Don't let it down.
Foamy. I didn't even see any foam come out. The sound of this gun is great.
What the hell is this? Leave the settlement alone.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Detected in location guarded by hostiles.
Where are you, buddy? You went upstairs.
Vital signs critical.
Gotta reload.
Guess we should heal up. Come on, you fucks.
My armor's taken.
Oh my god!
Set up a turret.
Heavily armored hostile.
I've been running fast SMGs lately. That Thunder Cage on Enzo, the first ascent, is crazy fast. Crazy fast.
Enemy flanking us.
hostiles. Guarding location nearby.
Let's clean up the mess.
Supply room access unlocked.
You guys use the chatterbox? Some people don't like it, but I like it. I like that the talent is really cool. You know, ammo on kill or reload on kill. God, I wish we had that built in somewhere. To get it at like the same rate, you know? So the gamer music playlist for the week in creation is Irish Punk. You guys know who the Dropkick Murphys are? So like that. Da-dun, 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 you know. Did that sound like them? Yeah, when it goes burr. But this kind of gives it a nice little bass, you know, RPM. So, because it's normally like, what, 700 or some shit? So when you don't have the burp programming, it feels a little dull, doesn't it? Oh, I know what I want to do. Hold on.
Hostile control point nearby.
Pantera at Easy E. What about Guar? Any Guar fans out there?
Reinforcements en route.
Back off.
Oh, fucking foamers.
Trauma detected. Civilians in danger. Incoming hostiles detected.
fuck, dude? This guy is so overpowered. I don't like it.
I've got you. Get the hell back!
Heavily armored hostile detected.
You're not going anywhere. Who's here?
You try to go for the head with that thing's fire rate. You can barely land the body. You know what I mean? Fucker's fast. $1,700 RPM right there. God, wasn't that the base RPM for the old Ouroboros? Wasn't that 1,700? Rogues!
Rogue agent detected. Rogue agent eliminated. Supply room access blocked. Civilians in danger. Serious trauma detected.
Stay the fuck away!
Lightning rod. Yeah, rogues. I've got a few of them lately. Oh, my favorite build right now? Oh, man. It looks similar to what I'm running. There's like... I got three. So, one is this build here, but you just change the weapon. And, I mean, you're talking like massive ammo. Like this SMG, 91 rounds. This assault rifle, 76. If you put on St. Elmo's, 105 rounds, bro. I mean, super strong. You know, you're rotating some damage into sustainability. Sustained damage, right? So, where you could run the striker backpack, of course, and get more topside damage, but this is great. This is really good for our game because the Division 2, they're so spongy. So big mags are nice. It's sort of a quality of life thing because it's just less reloading, more killing, you know. Really nice against spongier targets, and I like that. Like, I actually rather run this than the striker backpack. I'd rather have a bigger mag than a slightly better DPS. Because just the bigger mag will save you more. Not for everybody, you know, but I like it. I like it a lot. So
Civilians in distress.
the other one is basically the same build. Let's see here. It should have. It's the go-to. It's gonna look like just like a really good DPS build. It's the same except you're running the backpack. Did I have it saved right now? Well, I'll just assemble it. So you put on the back. It depends on the weapon, but and then you run the holster, and then you put on overdogs. So that's like the DPS build to run right now. And then equip your favorite weapon. My other favorite build, and I haven't made a video on it, I've been sitting on it, is this one. This one's crazy. It's the new gear set, Concentrated Company. Changed it to a hybrid, and it really works. You know? It's up there with the Striker. I mean, I actually like it better than a full Striker. Remember the Striker hybrid? Take the Striker build, turn it all into skill tiers, add crits. So it's like, it's better than that. Because the mag, it's been a minute since I've run it, so I might not be able to explain it well. So I have to put it on to remind myself. What does it do? It's like a big mag, right? Yeah, we get 10% weapon damage, 30% weapon handling. And then you get a bunch of crit damage and weapon damage. Oh, yeah. It's a stacking thing. So it takes a little bit longer to get your stacks, but they never go away. Because it's got really good sustain stack capabilities on this thing. You basically lose, what is it, 1 stack? Max stacks is 35 stacks to get 1 stack every 10 seconds. 1 stack every 10 seconds. So 30 seconds, you've lost 3 stacks. And then you can get that back in 1 kill. And so it's crazy. I'll run it right now because it's actually a really fun build. And I need to make a build video on it anyways. But this is like, in my opinion, this is one of 3 builds of the season. And I don't know if it's been explored fully yet by the community because a lot of people don't go straight for hybrids. So we're running technician, so that's right. And then down here, I think I run this as a yellow core. Yeah. Get that 6 core there. And if you run your companion, he's going to give you even more skill damage. But he's a piece of shit, so. And we're doing good on damage, so we don't really need any more. Health and damage. So that looks right. So we're at 60, 109, and then I can't remember what the stack's up to. 35 stacks of 2, so 70% more crit damage. And then 35 times 3 weapon damage. It's like 100 and something more weapon damage. Yikes, bro. And then you got the weapon handling. Yeah, that's true, Spart. Leonidas. He was one of the good ones. Causes a lot of questions, doesn't it?
Reinforcements incoming.
Let's see you run now.
The hell did he disappear beyond the... Thought he was in front of that. So basically, you want to focus fire so you can get your stacks really quickly. So we can get these guys to fucking come out of cover. There's no audio on my fucking skills, man. I knew something was weird.
Mistake, asshole. Incapacitated.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Is there a medic around here? This is not
Oh, something got me. That sucked.
Stay back.
my armor's shredded.
This guy thinks he's a hero.
I'll watch your back.
Detecting additional hostile contact.
The CEO of this version of Ubisoft is the CEO's son that they brought on because they wanted to keep it in the family. The Nepo baby. Nobody can run it better, apparently. Family's dirty, bro.
Coming from behind cover.
I mean, millions of people's lives are at risk, and financially at least. And, you know, they're all about their profits, maintaining control. It's fucked up. It's not what's good for the company or the game. It's about control.
Get back. Get out there.
Typical, though. Business. Whether we like it or not.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
My turret was on the other side of the map. My drone, I mean. What? Oh, you were accurate.
Watch yourself. Now go on. Heal yourself, bro.
This does really well against enemy tech, like warhounds or whatever. This assault rifle is pretty darn good. It's got the right stuff.
Supply room access unlocked.
Camper got me. Next small. Potato cannon revenge. Sit down. Out the land. Sit down. Out the land. Sit down. Out the land.
Nepo babies in Hollywood.
Hostile supply convoy detected.
Gotta nail this guy.
Turret. You're good.
Reinforcements en route.
God, his perfect fucking lob. Sorry you can't hear my turret. My turret's got a silencer on it.
Drone, up there. This armor is gone. Plank. Where did it come from? Holy shit. I'll pin the target. You take him out. I'm coming for you. Here I go.
Fighting a war in two fronts.
Detected.
God. This one's apparently the expert assassin. I'm out of armor kits. Better go find one. Gotta cover you guys. What's wrong with the enemies?
Heavily armored hostile detected. Immediate medical assistance needed. Hostile supply convoy nearby. Vital signs critical.
None of you lazy bastards dropped fucking armor kits, huh? Let's see how it is.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Okay, here we go.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Yeah, so we should be hitting about 1.2 crit on the body, I think, is what we're... 1.3. 1.2. It's pretty good for a fucking skill build.
Incapacitating target.
Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily
So at this stage, we're just maintaining our sacks, which is really easy.
civilians in distress.
And so when you're playing in with a team, it's even easier because you got your team helping you kill targets. So even if an ally kills your target, you get the point for your gear set. And so we were, oh, that sucks. We were struggling to use this solo. There's so many solo players out there that you want everything to work solo. And we were struggling to get this one to work solo until this hybrid.
Civilians in danger. Supply room access unlocked. Hostage health is critical.
Cowards!
Time your shot.
See if we can get one of these to work.
How long have I been out here? You have to move fast, Agent.
Hostile control point detected.
I see a drone!
Oops. And launch. Failure launch. He did a maneuver. I was just hoping nobody figured out I was standing next to a goddamn gas tank.
Reinforcements incoming.
Way too much fire from these Outcast locations.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected. Serious trauma detected.
I see him.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
All medics. That's annoying. Oh no.
Signs critical.
Get up.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Get low on ammo. See if we can pull it off.
I'll got your back.
God damn that turret
Serious
over
trauma
there.
detected. Agent
God.
0.
That's all it took. That fucking turret.
You're listening to Circle Radio with Andre. Enough music. Let's get back to the news.
Holy Lord, turn down the volume.
The enemy has overrun the area.
Good. I've been able to refocus on work and be of service. It's been hard having so much time to think about what's really
Shock
regarding
grenades, huh?
fighting.
Not that I use this guy, but
been a real respite for me.
yeah, you kind of don't want any of the grenade dudes because they end up killing you with their own grenades.
Guardian is so boring.
Leon, you've been out since for 4 years, is what you're saying? Yeah, I mean they've done a lot. The farming and I mean it just depends on from when you're talking. They've done several rebalancing and reworks or overhauls on a lot of the core exotic weapons, especially. You know, like the Chatterbox, the Pestilence, the Merciless. You know, the core Division 2 exotics all got a glow up. So, you know, they increased the base damage, improved RPM, reloads, and stuff like that to make those weapons really shine. I mean, they even did the diamond back. We got a server restart in 46 minutes on a Friday. Why?
How long have I been out here?
They've brought all the gear sets they've introduced in the last, what, like 4 seasons have been pretty good. Maybe 3 seasons. We got 2 really good skill gear sets. One that's got a God, what do you call those? A trophy system, basically. It's a built-in trophy system. It'll block incoming explosives, which is it's actually an amazing gear set. In my opinion, to do legendary without it is crazy, and we do legendary without it all the time. But it's so fucking good. It's just like should be the meta skill build, and you can use it offensively to take out tech. It's pretty cool. And then there's a gear set that's skill damage and repair based. So the more damage you do, the more you heal. So that's pretty fucking sick. Got some good assault rifles. Yeah, they've just done a really good job, you know? We can always complain. But the game has come a long ways. They capped out the expertise system. I don't know if you were here for that. They've improved the farm, so we now have 3 targeted loot systems. So you can go to Countdown, the Summit, and the Retaliation game mode and set your targeted loot and get pretty good results.
Well, I'd rather be guarding than fighting.
We just had an exotic system farm, basically an event. It was a winter event, and it was probably the craziest RNG we've ever seen in the game, to be honest with you. I was saying the other day, I was like, it kind of worries me when I see this, when it's this good. I was like, it's like they're sunsetting the game. Let's just unlock all the shit. You know what I mean? We're sunsetting it. It feels like that when they do that, but I'm sure that wasn't the case. But anyways, the Regulus and the Eagle Bearer were just up for grabs, bro. I mean, it was raining Reguluses. Do you remember that gun? It's the one that's locked behind the Iron Horse raid. And then the Eagle Bearer behind the other raid. Dark Hours. I mean, you were getting so many, you didn't even need to give them to friends because they were getting just as many. You know, it's like, it's just raining those weapons. So it was a really good farm. They've come up with some creative pieces too now. Like holsters, non-exotic holsters and gloves and stuff like that have special abilities, like special talents. So we got one called Turmoil. It's a non-exotic here that's got an actual talent locked into it as if it was an exotic, which is super sick. I wish they did more like this because that would allow us to pair up with exotics better, right? It's like running 2 exotics. And you get your brand too. So, I mean, this is like one of the best pieces in the game from that perspective, from the multiple deliverables. You know, you get your brand bonus, you got all of your attributes, and you get a talent. And it's on the knee. And it's not an exotic. I mean, it's the best of, you know, if we can get something like this for every piece of gear, that'd be badass. Obviously, we have the chest and backpack. So it's the same as that. You can't re-roll it or anything like that, so that's one downside, but we deal with it. So, like, yeah, I can't think of another piece that we have like this. Do we have anything else like this? I mean, we have plenty of named items. I mean, the chill out mask is kind of like this, but kind of not. Maybe the chill out mask was like this.
Man, guard duty's so boring.
It's one of a kind, huh? Yeah, I can't think of anything. But man, if we got more shit like this, if we got a variety for every part of our gear, God, just imagine the crazy combinations you can come up with. And then they started bringing in stuff from Division 1 that people liked, like the Tinkerer mask. We can take advantage of 2 weapon talents on the same weapon. Yeah, I think they've done a lot. They've done a lot. It's not so, you know, before you had the meta and there wasn't anything else. If that's how long ago you played, right? You had the Fox's Prayers and the Contractors, and then you ran Cheska and Grupo and a Fenris, and there was this, or Providence is what it was, actually. And then there was just nothing else. There was no reason, if you're running DPS, there wasn't even a reason to get creative. It's just like, man, Heroic is tough. You have to have 4 people to clear Heroic control point, and we'd get slaughtered. It would be hard. You know, those days are way behind us. We got a really good LMG gear set. Oh, LMGs weren't even on the map back in the day. Now they're like one of the best weapons to use in the game. They've really come a long ways, and you'll see it for people just loving their LMGs out there. Do I have my tipping skills still assembled here?
So boring.
Did I overwrite it? Always making changes to shit, aren't I? We haven't run an LMG in a minute, have we? See if I have a good one on.
Figures.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the Pestilence. With the blue screen, people love their blue screen. Who is it that... Is it you stinking... No, it's MD, I think. That runs the Bullet King, right? It's always running the Bullet King. I gotta take a look at your build, because if you like it that much, I should probably look at it and exploit the shit out of it. Just kidding, but not kidding. Make some room here real quick so you can pull in some pieces. There's one tipping. Maybe I have them here. I think we run the overdogs.
Well, I'd rather be guarding than fighting.
Shut up! Enough of that nonsense. Where's my tipping skills knees? Not here.
Guard duty's so boring.
Oh my god, I think my tipping skills might all be elsewhere. I'm so lazy, I don't like switching characters. Like it's a thing. I fucking hate switching characters. Hate it. Passionately. I write about it in my diary. Dear diary. I hate logging out, watching the stupid load screen, and then logging back in on another character, watching that stupid load screen. Not being able to find my gear piece, so I log out again and watch another load screen. Yeah, tipping skills is nice, man.
Safe area detected.
Another dimension in this kitchen. I sit down and devise a plan to eat up all your so-called power. I got the energy, got the energy, got the energy. I got the stamina, got the stamina, got the stamina. Another dimension. I'm the man with the
What?
mic in my hand.
See? Can't fucking find it. What? Classic.
I check the rhyme that will rock you. We could get down and put the boogie back and boom. I'm a champion, the havoc, a master of mayhem. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. Another dimension, another dimension. I got the power, got the power, got the power. I got the juice, got the juice, got the juice. Rocking the mic with the beat so tight.
Listen through the code in the neon fight. Listen through the code in the neon fight. Another dimension. Respawn the vibe in the digital mission.
From the family tree of old school hip hop, kick off your shoes and relax your socks. The rhymes I say break the walls down.
Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic.
Another dimension, another dimension. I'm the king of the swing, got the power supreme. Dropping rhymes so tight like a digital stream. Rocking the mic with the beat so fat. I'm the man with the plan and I'm back on track.
Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic.
Where the hell are all my tipping skills? Okay, got one more character to look at. Did I delete them? I love tipping skills.
Intergalactic, planetary. Let the baseline soar. Level up the fight. On the
Safe
digital
area
floor.
entered.
I got the power, got the power, got the power. In the cyber realm we explore.
From the family tree of old school hip hop, kick off your shoes and relax your socks. The rhymes I say break the walls down.
Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic.
That's so weird. I don't have any full set.
Supreme, dropping rhymes so tight like a digital stream. Rocking the mic with the beat so fat. I'm the man with the plan and I'm back on track.
Running through the question, the glitchy stack.
Another dimension.
Respond to vibe.
I don't know, man. It's a good question, Sanchez. The question is, would I have a good enough PC to do that?
Safe area detected.
My main computer is a Mac, which doesn't game.
I'd rather be guarding than fighting.
Hopefully it's cross-platform, so it's something we don't even have to worry about. Yeah. Well, there they are, all of a sudden. What the fuck? What the?
Intergalactic, planetary.
Now they're here all of a sudden? I'm just... Okay. Okay. Again, but still no holster.
Guard duty. Figures.
So weird. All of a sudden they're here. Okay, so we got... Maybe there's a stash bug and it was still loading or something. I don't know why it was like that. That's so weird. Okay, and then for the chest, I guess we run the unit alloys equalizer, right? There we go. Now let's grab our LMG. I can do the best, I guess.
It's too quiet.
I really like this gear set with Perfect Frenzy, though. If you haven't tried that, it's another level. What kind of Macs are whack? Like Big Macs?
Detected.
Don't talk shit about my Big Mac. Oh, Mac computers.
Hostile control point nearby.
Yeah, for marketing stuff, it's pretty good for graphic design and whatnot. I switched from PC to Apple back in 2012. 13. All right, finally got this fucking thing together. But you know what really sucks about Apple is that they switched over off the Intel chip onto their own chips, and that's annoying because some things just isn't developed for that, or might be a little bit buggy, and that's frustrating.
Reinforcements en route. Heavily armored hostile detected. Incoming hostiles detected.
the chainsaw. Chainsaw.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Good timing. Tito is the man.
Supply room access. Unlocked.
Tito's my alter ego. He's the better version of me.
Hostile broadcast picked up. Incoming backup request.
Respect the TuxedoBandido.
Hostile control point identified.
He whispers in my ear at night. Dark things. Things that make you hug your pillow at night.
Reinforcements incoming.
I want one of these at home, man. The pestilence is so sick. Man, it's come a long ways, bro, this gun. Remember how horrible it used to and painful it used to be to run it? It was so slow and the reload was so bad. You'd be like blind firing with it all the time because you couldn't kill anything fast enough with it.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, more games should do the third-person perspective, I think. I think it's more of a winning formula. Third-person games, for some reason, I feel like get really massively huge compared to most other games. I mean, like, all the megas are third-person. FPS players don't like it, though. Take it seriously, you don't have corner peeking. I think it's their perspective. Like, corner peeking is an absolute important thing in third-person gameplay, in my opinion. It's vital. You don't have the luxury of looking over your hands. So you have to have the camera pan. Come here, buddy. Arc Raiders handles it weird. So you can peek, but when it comes to shooting, they have controls around that. So, like, you know how we used to have the shield peek thing? Where you kind of had a little wider angle, so the enemies weren't able to shoot you at certain angles. And you had the visibility and the ability to shoot them, but they couldn't shoot you. Usually there's a right-hand side peek. Can't do that in Arc Raiders, not because you don't have a shield, but because they fuck with your reticule. It'll snap to the cover point that you're peeking around. It's a pain in the ass. Not a super fan of it. But it's their protection against corner peeking from and being able to shoot and not get shot back. Yeah, I guess it works. All these guys are doing is fucking hiding. Get out of cover.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Except the people all died from disease. Chlamydia. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. In raids, some people would go to camera mode, photo mode. Have you guys ever done that? Can't remember what we used to do it for, but I remember doing it once or twice for something. It was an Iron Horse, but you would go into photo mode. I think that's what it was. And then you could like read the TV screen for the codes. An Iron Horse had something to do with that. But pretty clever. They never fixed it, Barrett. But it works. You're talking about the fact that sometimes it like doesn't glitch, like it doesn't register. It happens sometimes to me. It does, but it works most of the time, I would say. And then when it doesn't work, yeah, you have to take off a piece and put it back on. I found like when that happens, it's usually after some sort of death. You know what I mean? You go down hard. And then you get back up, you get revived or whatever, and you start shooting, you're shooting, you're shooting, and you're like, wait a second, I'm not getting any stacks. Yeah, that's still a thing. It just doesn't happen too often. But if you're talking about something else, like it doesn't work for solo gameplay, then no, that's almost by design. That is by design. And there's a few builds that are workarounds, like that skill build I was running earlier. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. It doesn't. That's the awkward thing about it. And what I did in my review, what I said in my review is that it's weird because what the fuck? Gun just went off the hinges. It's weird because it's a team gear set reliant. It's a team reliant gear set, yet there's no buffs to your team at all. However, you get a buff from the team in the form of you stack faster, and the ultimate benefit being you don't have a decay, or you have a very slow decay. So yeah, it's weird. So it's designed for team, but the support is one way, and that's to you only. But that's if you look at it from another perspective. That's a great way of supporting your team, is putting out really good DPS. I mean, they can't ask for more, but I know what you mean. You want a fun team support build, like ongoing directive, tipping scales, or not tipping scales, the other one. I forget the name of it. Refactor. Refactor's a great team support build, by the way. That's a really good one to support teams, to be honest with you. I appreciate that so much. Because I'll see myself healing. I was like, oh, somebody's got Refactor on. It's like, how nice. Especially against that micro damage, you know, chip damage, the little stuff that you're constantly getting, which is eats your armor kits alive. Yeah, I like the beacon too. Like, I'm a big fan of the beacon, but I find I don't run it very much. You know. But it is helpful, man. I have a tank build that it works pretty good on. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, but it's a good alternate. I mean, this is a good build right here, bro. I mean, it's just striker DPS build, nothing magical there. But the beacon and legendary, just moving that one piece from the equalizer. Yeah, you lose a 20% assault rifle damage, but you gain so much more. I mean, even if you only get the, what is it, 1% armor regen? The baseline regen. I mean, that's really nice on this kind of build. You know, plus your 10% armor on kill for legendary specifically. You know, you lose some damage, but you pick up some damage to make up for it. And then when your team is really close, you're getting a lot more. You got your skill efficiency and all that too. So I like it. I like it. It's subtle, you know. It's subtle, but it's a nice utility. It's not like, oh my god, I am so godly and overpowered. This exotic's cool. I get that. It's not. It's this added utility that's really helpful. But yeah, it's hard to... It's like one of the best exotics, but it's hard to get excited about when you're wearing it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, it does what it does, and it's really helpful, and you're surviving because of it, but... Yeah, Future Initiative. I don't like it when people run Future Initiative, Barrett. Like, I mean, if I had to choose, like, from the old school builds, I would say, like, traditional builds, I would say I'd rather somebody run Eclipse Protocol with an EMP and Riot Foam instead of Future Initiative, because that holds all the enemies still so we can slay them, you know? And then instead of heals, like, I got a whole playlist, bro, dedicated to team support builds. Have you seen that playlist? Let me get it for you. But Refactor, like, is the best all-around skill build I think it's better than Future Initiative. Now, Future Initiative still has a place. It's legendary. Not legendary. For raids and for like Paradise Lost. It's important when you have players spread out and there's like crazy mechanical damage, you know, and wipes and stuff like that. Let me see here. Where do I find my playlists? So I started segmenting my builds. So I got solo PvE build playlists, hybrid skill build playlists. And then one of these is team support build. I got sniper headshot build playlist. Here's the team support build. So there's a link. Check that one out. All sorts of ideas in there. But yeah, there's some unusual team support builds too, like a Sweet Dreams tank build, like Targaryen Ty, like Ty, who plays with us often. She uses, it's a version of this. I mean, it didn't load in because I don't have all my pieces. I'll have to go back here to save files. But it's like you got all this crazy regen. I mean, you are hard to kill in Legendary. Very hard to fucking kill in Legendary. You're one-tapping with your Sweet Dreams some seriously critical targets like medics and drone operators and grenadiers and healing station dudes. And, you know, so you end up with like really high kills, many times the leader in kills. And you're running a tank build, like in a crazy fucking weird looking tank build. I got a few of them because they're really fun to run. So this one's got a lot of regen with it, as you can see. And then I am running the beacon chest. And so this one is nuts, bro. You are so hard to kill in Legendary. One of my favorite team support builds. Now, if you want to, you can take off the chest, but if you want to support your team even more than taking out critical targets and picking them up and they're dead all the time, and taking aggro, because you can't take aggro here, is you simply put on the perfect Vanguard chest piece. Just add that, and then pick up another armor regen from stat from like Golan or something like that, if you can. What else would give us armor regen? I mean, you could put on armor and kill. There's something out there, I can't remember. But so you'd have to move one of these pieces, right? So you'd move your this Gila guard, for example, move that to the perfect Vanguard chest piece, and then you have an open slot. Probably what I would have done would be I'd put on a what do you call it? An improvised holster, and then put a protection from leads mod on it. And then make yourself even tankier. That would probably push you closer to cap. Yeah. Take you to 75%. Just so hard to kill. And trust me, your team will be impressed. Ty runs his build, and I noticed her. I was like, man, that girl never dies. Like in Legendary. She's running out of cover. She was running crazy. She was running a version of this. This is a little bit different, but same concept. And I was like, man, pretty good. Yeah, it's PFE with regen backbone. And so when you're near your friend, you're getting crits. It's also a crit build. So, you know, there's that. And so when I'm in cover with the team, I'm using this weapon, the Lud, and we're picking up the crits off of all of this. And then you got skill efficiency, and then you get the 2% armor regen. So you still, if you can stay by your team, you're even more effective, right? But you have to get out there. So sometimes you drop down to 1% armor regen there. And then you got 2% armor regen there. So now you're at 3, 4, 5. So you got 5% armor regen. It's a very general statement when I say that,
Gotta stay awake.
Barrett. Like armor's useless. I say that on its own, right? Armor on its own is useless because the enemies are good. The enemies can take away 1.7 million in like, let's see, about 6 bullets, give or take. So depending on who's shooting at you, that's insane, right? And so, but when you combine it with bonus armor, like Adrenaline Rush and protection from elites, now that armor turns into something magical. It turns into an armor pool that's constantly refreshing. So, but I know what you mean. If somebody runs an all striker build and just puts on a bunch of armor cores with nothing that's partnered with the armor, then yeah, I do think it's pretty worthless. But some builds, some weapons are so strong, you can do that and get away with it. I just wouldn't, you know. You can do that and not feel like, I mean, for example, you can run an all striker build with all armor and then run the chameleon as an example. And the chameleon is going to give you 90% weapon damage, so coming and going. And so that will make up for those armor cores. But it's just kind of pointless. Like, you're still going to have to use an armor kit, you know? And so those armor cores only bought you a couple of seconds where you could have had a couple of seconds faster DPS. And that would also protect your armor from breaking, potentially. But where armor matters is just to have a little bit of resistance so that to buy you a little bit of time from the chip damage, the little stuff that comes, the 1 or 2 bullets over here from that enemy, 1 or 2 bullets over there from that enemy, 1 or 2, you know. So it buys you 2 more bullets, basically. You know, if you cut this in half, instead of 3 bullets breaking your armor, you got 6. So it buys you 3 more bullets, which is, it's just more time before you have to use your armor kit, you know. So, and then some weapons are really sensitive to the fact. What up, Dag? Yeah, so some weapons you put on a bunch of armor cores, you can't get shit done. Right? I don't know if I have the right weapons selected for this specialization, but we'll go anyways.
Hostile control point nearby.
Yeah, so I mean, so that's my rule of thumb. Is like, if I'm gonna run armor, I need something to multiply that armor into an armor pool. So like Foundry's got makeshift repairs. That's a great example. If you're running with a healer, it could work because then that armor turns, or how do you say it? That armor pool, that size of armor you have turns into a resistance, like more resistance because you're healing while you're taking damage. Let's see, I gotta remember how I do this. Come here. Turret on back there, which hurts pretty bad.
I need new plates for this rig. Like,
Yeah, there it is. Or they're wailing on me. So, no matter how tanky you are, those turrets are gonna fucking shred you. So, the elite ones. So just avoid those. Or break them. Of course, I can't get a fucking shot on it, naturally. Take out that fucking turret. It's like perfectly placed. This is like no angle on it. There, freedom.
Gotta reload.
Enemies on my flank! We lost one.
Right on top of me.
Take that.
Knock them out! Get down! Deploying boom!
I'll kill you.
Gotta stay on the fire range. I'm on it!
I hear you. Get the fuck away from me. Damn. They're hitting us hard.
Die. Die. There you go. Good girl.
This is bullshit! Firing in Tango!
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Another way you can run this, by the way. I'd run a different chess piece, but like this is set up for legendary right now. That's why the Sweet Dreams is on. But if you're not running legendary, there's not enough non-elites. You know what I'm saying? So the Sweet Dreams is really good for legendary. So since you don't have anybody to melee,
Militia, let's rock!
but I would normally run the equalizer chest. I'm still farming for the perfect piece for this build, the equalizer piece. I need an armor core with crits.
Stay the fuck away!
Stop popping around.
We lost one! You're not going anywhere.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
No, Hunter's Fury is still very viable, but you're not going to be running the salvos. You're going to be limited to the equalizer, which is fine, because you don't want to get stuck with the Hunter's Fury chest or backpack. You know what I mean? That'll downgrade your build. Strikers is a preference. Because in my opinion, Hunter's Fury, like, there's just really easy ways to get armor on kill now. We got a lot of ways to get it. So having 20% armor on kill like Hunter's Fury provides is not unique anymore. And so you can put one piece of Palisades and whatever you call it, Gunner. But SMGs do so well with bonus armor. I mean, in my opinion, SMGs like strictly need it, you know, bonus armor, unless you like putting on armor kits all the time, which I do not. But yeah, sometimes I don't run bonus armor, but I prefer to for sure. And that means the memento is going to be on the build for me. And with the memento on the build, I don't need armor on kill at all, because I'll be able to I'll put at least 3 armor cores on an SMG build, and happy 2, 3, and then Gunner. If not Gunner, I'll even run Firewall and get more damage. But and then Striker. But the regen combined underneath the bonus armor is enough
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
to avoid armor on kill altogether. For heroic content, at least. So Hunter's Fury is still great. And I just turned, but I rather have RPMs and weapon handling with my SMG, and it gets to be greater damage because Striker is in the hybrid. Where Hunter's Fury is just not going to get to that same peak. But Hunter's Fury, you just have to stand there. So pros and cons, right? One's not better than the other. They're different. And so I've just migrated to the putting all my SMGs with Striker.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
For a basic go-to SMG build. And then I use Hunter's Fury for shotguns almost entirely. But also for pistols. I find that it's a really good pistol gear set. Headshot pistol gear set. Because it's got everything you need and you play at that range. But I'll even run it with my 1886 rifle. With Determined. Headhunter. I like Hunter's Fury with Headhunter, by the way. It's like how I run it. But like, but running it with the, that one shotgun, what do we call it? Do I have it here? The name Spaz is really, really good. The one that gives you amplified damage on kill and on hit. It's like really good. So yeah, shotguns I almost entirely use with Hunter's Fury. I don't really feel like running this build right now. It's not really conducive for this environment. I'd rather have more time to kill. It was kind of a bad showcase because when I put it on, I was realizing it. There's no non-elites in the heroic. Not very many. The one I run for heroic, it was the bighorn version. This one. So with an armor core here, of course. So I just re-rolled that for a different build, but this is the heroic version. So I got damage coming out of the shield, striker shield, and then I got the overdogs giving me that amp damage, and then I got this equalizer chest giving me perfect obliterate, and then we got a huge mag. But the key is the weapon. the weapon is giving me that crazy headshot damage, and that multiplier is all you need. You feel really good about yourself. Oh, I just caught your name. I can't bear it. I just figured out what you were saying there. I was thinking Barrett just reminds me of Beretta.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Tomorrow's stream is up in the air, at least the time. I should have said this earlier, I forgot. Because I'm taking my daughter out to a movie. She really wants to see Bone Temple, and I got us some movie tickets. And I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's a mid-afternoon movie. I'll write a post either way and let you guys know. And if I move the stream, I'll still stream, but I'll probably either do it later than usual, or I'll stream on Sunday instead. Fucking turret. Gotta get that turret out. It's gonna cut me down. Yeah, sorry about the inconvenience. I mean, that's really good damage right there for not having a backpack talent and running all armor. We're all suffering, guys. So a lot of these tank builds, you know, it's that combination of how much can the weapon make up for your armorism.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I've got no shot.
It's gone! Is there any way around?
Detected. Location guarded by hostiles. Agent detected.
Yeah, so this one's a lot better for heroic. Oh my god, where'd that RPM come from? This game would not be acting right, bro, I'm telling you. Got like double fire rate right there. So this one exchanges armor regen, like we had on the other build, for more damage. Because you got so much resistance, you don't need to use your armor kits very often. But I just lean on that. But you could easily swap out the memento for the oh, god damn it. Let's get out of here. The memento for the overdogs if you want their regen. And you still get damage and utility. It's fucking following me. Ah! That thing has a fucking...
Civilians in danger.
Do I have a homing beacon shoved up my ass? What's going on with that thing, man? How does it even know? Look at that fucker, man.
Agent requesting
I fucking hate those things. And it's just so interesting how you can't lose them anymore. He's looking for me. A Jewish princess. Yeah, she's really excited. She wanted to buy a tracksuit, a little red tracksuit.
civilians in distress.
She's only 13, but... Okay, she's got no idea. Look at that. Don't turn around. All right. I would have tripped out if it turned around and came after me. It's got some crazy sensors from China.
Waste that thing.
Watch your front line. Don't let him take you down. Oh, shit!
Ah, come here.
Neutralizing hostile. I got a target right here. Trying to flank us.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
What the fuck, dude? Get off my nuts.
System disrupted.
It's you.
Spare me a mag. I'm almost there.
System restored.
Oh no, here comes the big mama.
Deploying zones now.
Yeah, I used to hate this AR. Ah! Did it just spawn over us? How the hell did it get there so
Already
fast?
established a foothold here. Dislodging them isn't gonna be easy.
Zoom. Trying to figure out if these servers are gonna reset or not.
Friendly control point nearby.
God damn, I'm taking damage from this thing. Something's wrong with it, right? I mean, that missile went right through me without an explosion. Oh, have you? You've been getting it every day this week? That's weird. I mean, I wonder if they're actually doing shit, or they just say, "Fuck it, we're all out of the IT guy got laid off, so just put the server on a perpetual restart. That'll fix all the problems." Because when I got a bug on my PC, all I have to do is restart it, and the bug usually resolves. So, yeah, let's just do that. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. And hopefully I get this fucking video out in the morning. Have a good night, everybody.
Stay away.